Hello and welcome back everybody to sunny Japan. Look at these gorgeous god beams shining down onto our glorious, prosperous country. Now, what do we actually need to be doing? I was actually just thinking I should probably fix the low market access before I build even more things. So we're going to do that. We're going to go through and add some railways everywhere and just make sure the market access is good before we continue adding further buildings to all of these places. Because I think I'm probably adding a lot of the things we're currently building to these places that have low market access. So we'll sort the train stations first. That hopefully won't really cost us anything because I can never remember what it's called. The capitalists and aristocrats will pay for it. We have, this isn't what, this is what I want, there's no. But investment pool, that's the thing. We have 40 million in our investment pool, that's actually great. We also have 18 million in our cash reserve. So our investment pool, oh god, our investment pool's massive now. When did it get to 800,000? What the hell happened there? Where's that coming from? Tooling workshops, coal mines, glass mills. I mean, sure, yeah, I like it. So, in that case, one thing I should probably be doing... One thing I should probably be doing if our investment pool is that size is upscaling our construction industry again. Because we're not having to actually pay for our construction right now. And then the other thing we should be doing is telling China that we own them now. This province here. China, I own you. Who's actually going to get involved? Russia might get involved. Other than that, nobody is likely to actually be an issue. I'm not afraid of Russia at this point, so let's go ahead and start our conquest of China. Don't think any of these other things matter. What I do want to do is go through and add some more war goals. Shao Zhao. Oh, no, pause while we're doing this. Thank you. Conquer state. Shao Zhao. Next one. Fujian. Conquer state. Fujian. Next one. Zhejiang. Add war goal. Conquer state. Zhejiang. Next one. Oh, a little one. Suhao. Suzhao. Conquer state. Suzhao. Jiangsu. Oh, I can't afford anymore yet. Okay, we'll come back to that. But that's most of their coast. I'm pretty sure we are going to be able to cover most of their coast. Or all of their coast. Mobilize our generals. Start to activate our conscripts. Because we are going to need the majority of them for this. There we go. That is going to be an absolute metric ton of soldiers. We can also go... One thing I am going to do just to make things look a bit nicer for now is... No, it's on the right thing. Declare interest. Can I please remove my interest in all of these places? So the game stops telling me about them. I do want that one. We'll leave that one on. Don't need that. I'm not interested in any of these places game. I don't think this is going to hurt me in any way. I think it'll hopefully just stop giving me pop-ups about them. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to reset this, but it should stop new ones appearing, and we should hopefully get less stuff down here as well. Yeah, so Russia is going to support them, that's fine. We don't have a direct border with Russia. Nor are the Russian troops anything to be particularly scared of. When do I get more of these? Do I get more of these? I feel like I should get more. Or am I not going to be able to take all their coasts? That'd be kind of sad. Oh, Germany's side with them. Well, that's annoying. Only you is leaning towards them right now. We should probably start sending our men to the fronts. So right now we have 5 fronts with them. Oh, we also have one down here now because of Germany. I'm pretty sure I have somebody who's good at defense, right? I should send him down to the German front and then just set him on defending there. Expert defensive strategist. Go and defend that front down there with Germany. Then that hopefully will keep them distracted. Advance front there, so that we can grab their capital. Advance front there. I'm looking at the number of troops they have down here. You're defending. Advance that front. Advance this front. Anybody else with a large number of troops? I think that's it at that point. We'll see how that goes. See how the fronts end up. Oh, Britain sided with them. This is going to be the biggest war I've ever had. I wanted this to be easy. This isn't going to be easy. Also, now we're going to actually have issues with the Navy. Right, I literally just paused the game. Can we stop with the pop-ups? Yes, I know I deactivated all my interests. I did it myself. How many more of these are we going to have? We done yet? Nearly? Maybe? Any more? Keep going? Why didn't they all just come up at once? Can we please stop? I want to click on my navy, please. Please stop with the pop-ups. Okay, I think we're good. What we want to do is raid convoys all around China. And we'll do here as well. Don't really need to do that. I'll do. And then any men that Germany and Britain send over here will be hopefully hurt by the convoy raiding. Do I have any more things yet? Do I get any more maneuvers? Is there anybody else of any significance that could join this? Not really. I'm fighting China and ranks 2 and 3 great power. Some random uprising is embargoing us. I think that's okay. I don't think that's going to crash our economy, guys. How are my railways going? They are going, at least. I mean, they're not going because they've not been built yet. Technically, the trains are stood still right now. I now have planes, though, so fuck you all. I've got planes. That's all that matters. I am going to need to actually build them, though, aren't I? So we're not going to be able to use them immediately. Can I add in assembly lines anywhere else? That's not going to help there. Steel mills. I could produce a lot of steel. That's going to run the price of steel into the ground. I just want steel to be a little cheaper, so I'm just doing it in places that can afford it. I think that should be good. Telephone switchboards. Ridiculous amounts of taxation capacity. That will cost me a fortune, so we won't be doing it. We've built ourselves up based on the old administration. Currently, this will just lose us money. I want these to be built over in Japan. Now, what can we do? Naval bases, chemical warfare, flamethrowers, stormtroopers. Infiltrators might be good. I mean, squad infantry is just a big upgrade, so I'll do that one next. There are any big guys sat around. This guy isn't doing too much. What do we have on our fronts compared to our enemy? I'll put him on this one. Yeah, stop selling our artillery to the Qing. In fact, am I selling anything else to the Qing that I shouldn't be? Get rid of all the inactive trade routes. No, I shouldn't be selling anything to them now. Small arms. We are exporting small arms. Can I stop doing that, please? We need those. What else should we not be exporting right now? Ammunition we should not be exporting. Please stop exporting that. And our ironclads. How come I'm able, like, the British are able to keep buying these? We're about to be at war with them. Okay, so all I'm able to stop exporting. I think that hurt my profits, unfortunately. So we definitely have the advantage up here in the north on both fronts. So that's good. Down here is a bit of a cluster poo. Because we are... Actually, I don't know what the Germans and the British are going to do here. Oh, there's also the British to have this territory, don't they? That's annoying. Do I have somebody I can send down there? Okay, now losing money because of the goods for military buildings from all of our conscripts. I think I'm probably best off taking somebody off a front and sending them down to clean up the British down there. The war is about to kick off, actually. Too late for me to add more war goals. We're taking most of their coast in this. Maybe I should just send all the small people down to defend this front against the British. I don't know how much this will actually make any difference, but we can try it. I don't think this is actually a good idea. I'll keep the 2 5s. Yeah, this probably isn't going to go well. They currently have no one there, though, so if we're quick, maybe we can take them before they arrive. No, they've arrived just in time, unfortunately. That may become an issue down there where I'll have to redirect some troops. Do they have anybody on this front? No, yeah, they do. But they are Chinese soldiers who are still a lot weaker than our own. Looks like the British are losing that, so that's good. Oh no, it says they're winning. I got these the wrong way around. I guess the bottom one is us. But we might need to do something about that. That we're winning. That we're definitely winning. That one we're losing. That one we're winning. That That one looks fairly even, but I think we're just winning. I don't have a lot of men on that front. Yeah, the British are going to push us here, which isn't good. We're now running a deficit, but we'll be able to do that for a long time. We're also not maxing out our construction queue, so we should look at that. What I should probably do, look at the market right now, look at the details, see oil is horribly expensive, so is artillery. Let's see if we can reduce the price of artillery, shall we? Small arms industries will help us win this war by reducing the price of a lot of the things we need. Going to lose that offensive, going to win that offensive. Going to win that one. About to lose down here. We do have men arriving at least, which will slow down the British advance. We have taken Beijing yet again. How's this going? What's the difference? So we're just losing. We have much higher stats. The difference is the number of troops here. Oh, we can do aerial reconnaissance, but we need to actually have aeroplanes first. If I do that, then the price of automobiles basically just hits zero because we won't have any demand for it anymore. This is probably worth doing, though. Ooh, market access is bad everywhere. Why is that? Am I being convoy raided? I bet I am. Yeah, our convoy's sunk. Let's switch let's switch our biggest guy to escorting convoys. There. Where do I need to click on China for that one? I think I do. The main way we're going to win this war is knocking China out of it. The other two won't matter so much. In fact, Britain already don't want to be in this war. That's kind of stupid. Britain is bankrupt. So Germany pushes out of here. We have a lot of troops here. Guessing they're not going to push us out of there. I don't know what the German troops are like, so I'll just leave that one for now. Britain's going to slowly push us here, I think. So they may struggle a bit more if they're bankrupt. They should be struggling, goddammit. They shouldn't really be able to achieve anything if they're bankrupt. No, they are losing. How does the bankruptcy affect their men? 25% down, okay. Do I have multiple generals really on any front where I could move one south? Yeah, let's take you. You're currently doing the advance, so we need to wait. I think he's going to win, which is good. And we'll send this guy down to fight the British. Fire into the mountain. Push them out of their homes in the mountain. Those silly mountain Chinese. Actually, they're Russians. The Russians don't know anything about defending mountains. Okay, now you come down and help here, please. God, that's a big battle. A lot of people are going to die in this war. Oh, Britain capitulated, so that's great. So I get the men that were down there back now. It's a shame it's too late for me to add more war goals. Is there anywhere we're particularly losing? We have a disadvantage here. So, do we have... Actually, you might be able to win this. How good are the German troops? The defense is very good. Maybe we should keep on the defensive there. You. Go and help on that front because we're losing on it. I'll keep all the small people in reserve. That... I was going to say it looks like we should win, but I guess not. No, we should win that, surely. Definitely winning that one. I think the Russians are trying to push me. Silly Russians. Oh, we found some German boats. That's not going too well for them. I have very good boats, at least on the offense. That should be... Hopefully we get a nice little push here. Yeah, there we go. More Chinese territory in proper Japanese hands. Let's speed it up a bit, because I think we've basically won this war. It looks like Tibet was able to actually push us back a bit. That's interesting. I think the Russians are going to do the same on this front now. I don't think them pushing us back a bit there is going to make much of a difference, though. We need more things for people to do. Demand for cars is mostly because of the war. I'm going to ignore the things that are because of the war. Electricity is in demand. That's something we need more of. You know what, Yunnan? You get electricity. And here. And here. Here. Lots of electricity, please. How long is that going to take them to do? Ages. Good. At least over a year. Looks to me like we should be able to fairly easily link up here. That's a big battle. How many people are dying in this? So on my side, I've lost 159,000 men. The Chinese have lost nearly 400,000. They're definitely going to have over 1 million dead by the end of this war. Can I see a graph of their population? I'm sure I can. Here we go. Yeah, their population isn't great. It's kind of stagnated. Where it's gone down will be our previous wars, to be fair, where we've taken territory off them. I feel like wars this sort of size should cause more people to die. There should be civilian casualties as well. That sounds awful, but I think it'd be realistic. Germans are pushing us there now. That's kind of annoying. The Germans have a lot of men down here. They definitely are not going to be able to push that, though. That one we're going to lose. This one looks like we'll win. Up here is going swimmingly. Oh, this is broken into a bunch of little fronts. This is why we keep the small people around. Okay, Germany gave up. Now it's just China. Which is how it should have been from the start. Dagnammit. You. Naval invasion. Here. Who's the big guy? Can't take the big guy. Where's this guy from? Oh, he's from South China. Do I have a guy from South China? I mean, I must do, right? I'm sure I built boats everywhere. How do I know? Oh, yeah. China HQ. Are you from South China? No, you're not. It's just where you're operating from right now. How do I know who's from South China HQ. South China just tells me there is currently one. Doesn't tell me where they're originally from. It tells me what they're doing now. I have to get all the way to here before I can see if I can actually use them for a naval invasion. Oh, we'll just put him somewhere. We're struggling over here, so we can go to there. This front is kind of bad. China don't look like they're pushing it though, so that's okay. It will also link up soon, I think. Damn, we actually outnumber them here. Yeah, they're gonna get ruined. Their line infantry are not beating our trench infantry with actual... Oh, Russia went away. That's good. Okay, that's put us... Russia were mainly defending that front up there, so Tibet's gone now. It looks like Russia were defending that front as well. There's actually still some men fighting. They've not realized they've surrendered. Or white peace, I guess, because they didn't have any war goals on the Russians. I can't tell what's going on up here anymore. Do I have any money I can use to close things? You go there and do that, please. There's a front down here with nobody on it, but that's actually quite a big front. I want somebody with some forces on that. Where have all my big armies up here gone? But now that Tibet's gone, you don't need to be there. Oh, but you're advancing. Should end that soon? Yeah, there we go. Please go to that front. Teleporting our armies around like a true general. I think this is the furthest into China we've pushed in this direction. Radicals from discrimination. Or some interest group approval down. I'll take the interest group approval, thank you. Electricity is about to become cheap. I'm building way too much of it. Does look like we can use our investment pool for that, so that's good. Hell on Earth. Mortality up. Okay. One thing we could probably do when we finish China is immediately attack Manchuria and the Great Mongolian State. Probably one after the other. Okay, I have men going to there. That's all combined into one front. That's nice for us. China, just give up. You're basically my puppet. Oh, we haven't proposed peace yet. Okay. They don't want to give me all of those provinces. Understandable. So they have no gold reserves, or at least it's small. They don't have a lot of loyalists, but their war support is still basically too high despite being at -61. Naval bases can be bigger, fine. Not a bad thing. About to push Tibet. We also have a front here now with nobody defending it, so Tibet's going to fall immediately. Unless they obviously move men to it. Why would I not just take the higher... Actually, no, sometimes you need to have bad relations with people, don't you? Like I'm currently doing with these two. I was going to say, why wouldn't I just take the higher relations? But no, that's not always the best thing to do. Still pushing over there. No one's to stop us. China's going to win that battle because it was done by one of our subjects. We are winning there. We're about to lose that one. That doesn't matter too much. Front's not too awful. Radicals are slowly on the up while loyalists are coming down, which is annoying. Radicals are about to spike hugely because we're about to get a lot of populous states from China. There we go. Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? Well done, China. You came out on top yet again. Now I'm curious if they're small enough yet that I can try to puppet them. No, they're still a major power. I can puppet you, though. Hey, Manchuria actually have a lot of men. We have one front with them, which I will just put a few men on. We just need to raise a few hundred conscripts. No, I don't even need to mobilize all my generals, do I? We just need to mobilize a couple. Oh no, you're South China. I didn't mean to do you. Japan. 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 That should be enough. And then we'll activate conscripts in Japan and some in South China. But that guy I accidentally mobilized. Now the real question is, does anybody join Manchuria in this? Apparently I need more market access again. That's top one, second one, third one, fourth one, and the last one. And like before, we will push all the railways to the top. And we'll do the ports as well. Here we go. Oh, we just took construction sectors off China, so we actually have more construction now. All that really matters here is if anybody backs them. So our only thing is to puppet them, that's fine. They want to liberate Korea, understandable. I can understand why they want that, yes. I'd almost say I can get behind that, but I can't because Korea is clearly Japanese. Oh, we have a thing down here. How about I spend 10 bureaucracy rather than all of my money? They really want wage subsidies. Maybe we should pass it, just see what happens. We're basically done at this point. I think I might just push this one to be the final episode. We'll do a really long one. I'll see if I can maybe puppet China during this. What do I need to do to make that possible? So they're currently ranked 12. I can see Mexico, who's rank 14, isn't a great power. So I need to knock them down 2 ranks. I don't know if I'll be able to do that with one more war. Oh, Manchuria back down. What? Oh, that was easy. Okay, let's try this one again. Mongolia, your turn. And we will just do as we did before. You're in Manchuria, okay. Mobilize a guy in Japan. Mobilize another guy in Japan. Another guy in Japan, that'll do. And then we just activate some of our... I don't know if they were all Japanese. Activate some Japanese conscripts. And you're not mobilized. I don't know who's mobilized. You should be mobilized. You are. Go and sit on that front. Are you mobilized? Nope. You mobilized. Nope. You are now. Okay, that should definitely be a win for us there. Nobody else would even be able to get to them if they wanted to help them. Both China and Germany are leaning towards them. I'd like it if China joined them so I could attack them again. I don't want Germany to get involved. Can I annoy you some more? No. I can embargo you. Spell your diplomats. So if China got involved, that should be good. Germany already have a lot of mobilized battalions. Squad infantry. I think we should just... Oh, we need radios for it. I don't have radios yet. Okay, we won't use squad infantry just yet. Yeah, I don't have radios. That's no good. I wonder how much of a penalty they'd have if I tried using them without having radios. Someone wants to secede from me. Kind of understandable. Oh, we have an election coming up. Well, as before, they can do what they want. I just realized that how much our standard of living changed, and our population, and our radicals. That's kind of crazy. So far... Oh, nobody's joined them, and they are going to fight us. That's a bit silly. They should have just backed down like Manchuria did. Is Beijing a... Yeah, Beijing is a coastal... Oh no, they backed down right at the end. Cool. There we go. Great Mongolian state is now also part of China. Now we just need to fight Japan one more. Sorry, not part of China. Part of Japan. We have Great Mongolian state. I want to make them all red. I don't know a way to do it. They obviously don't want to get involved in more fights with us. Also, we can build a lot more things. I should look at doing that. What is hurting our standard of living right now? Clothes are cheap, grain's cheap, tobacco's cheap, groceries are fairly cheap. I don't think there's... I think it's just a matter of waiting for this to tick up again. Because obviously we'll take some time for all of our products to get to our new Chinese territories. We have a lot of buy orders for art. So we could sort that out. That'll earn some money for us. There's some peasants that want to make some art. There they are. Do I have access to any more oil now? The answer is no, I do not. We need a lot of engines. That was way too many. We'll go with it anyway. Oh, when Russia gets involved, we're actually going to have to fight them now. We have a border with them. Okay, we have a feminist now. Can I click a button? There we go, we have feminism. Which means after wage subsidies, we may be able to swap to passing that a woman's law? Law for women? Women laws? Okay, we can pass women laws right now, that's good. In fact, if this doesn't pass campaign financing, what we got? I'm not paying for anyone. Wage subsidies, more likely to pass, sure. Oh, it didn't pass. Okay, in that case, screw it. Cancel it. We don't want it. You know what we want? We want women's rights. Boom. More workforce ratio, more dependent enfranchisement. I think that's a good thing, but birth rate is down. Okay, we can now make silk in factories. Doesn't matter too much. We have a secession. Where even is this? Down here? Couple of random little bits want to break free? Okay. I'm not even going to actually make any conscripts for this. I'm gonna throw random generals at it. How badly can this go, right? Oh, also, this would be a good time for us to swap. Oh, apparently, yeah, let's just swap everything to the best stuff we've got. And then we'll go from there with regards to actually having enough of each thing. No, the railways can be government run. I'm quite happy with the railways being government run. That makes sense, I think. Now, let's see what I've just done to my market. Radios, not enough. Planes, definitely not enough. We will start making some planes now. We weren't making any before. We're not making any radios, even though there's demand for them, so that's really expensive. But that's because we literally don't know what a radio is yet. Why can't I use telephones in the meantime? How much do these make each? 50. We need more than that. Where makes the most money? Places that already have them. Let's way overproduce planes for now. And we'll see how that goes. How long to sort all the construction? 41 weeks, that's fine. Yeah, we don't have... Does anybody else make radios? Some people have a single radio, and I'm sure they'd start making more if I imported them. But no, basically the answer is no. Whoa, 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 whoa. They want to enact census suffrage. I kind of have to do that, don't I? I don't want a revolution. We're going to have to let the people vote. If we wait 3 days for the election to be over, we might be able to sort it. Is that going to change anything? Is it still ticking up? That's still ticking up. They really want census suffrage. Peasants. Go to the peasants. Suppress. Probably too late to do that, right? Suppress. These guys, suppress. The uprising doesn't really matter. This revolution is actually much more important. We can reform our government. Who actually won the election? I don't know. Obviously, taking them out is bad. They're the only one I can put in. I guess because they won. Okay, fair enough. Army offense, sure. Yeah, there's no way I'm going to be able to sort that, am I? So I'm going to have to cancel my vote for women's rights. If I just cancel that, were they annoyed about that for any reason? Gonna still go up? Yeah, it's still ticking up. So we have to put in voting, basically. Or we get a revolution. This is fine. We will just slowly become communist at the end. We have too many radicals. That's the real problem. If the radicals weren't so high, then they wouldn't be able to push things. They wouldn't be able to have a revolution because they're angry. Do we have a better idea of what I can do to help with the poor people right now? Clothes are kind of expensive. We could just put all the get all the basics cheaper again. So if we come to here, clothing. That's probably not the best idea, but we'll do it anyway. Food. And you stop building on the islands. You guys, just produce more clothes, please. Furniture, we want more of that. I think that's the best we can do. We can also build more. We'll just build more farms as well. Farms are quick to build. In fact, we can get a lot of people employed and get standard of living up that way by building some more farms. There we go. We'll have a lot more food that way. And we'll do some other things people want. It's gonna take forever to build all these things. Tobacco is very popular with the Japanese, so. How long is all that gonna take? 105 weeks. That's not actually too awful. Once we have radios, we could also look at improving our construction sector further. I think we won that war, yeah. Trade union popularity, industrialist approval, but trade union approval down. How's our approval look? Industrialists like us, so do the trade unions right now. I would like to do that one. But But we need to do census suffrage first, unfortunately. Oh, wait. We need to stop doing these now. Please stop damaging the relations of our subjects. If anything, can I improve them? Not right now. That's okay. Doesn't matter too much. When can I go to war with you again? Four years, June 1930. So I'd say during that time, we can look at improving the standard of living of our people. And then after that, we will go and beat up the Chinese some more. Arc welding, is that what gives us? Yeah, that gives us the last construction sector bit. We're about to get radios, so then we can actually outfit our squads properly. And radios. So what I do now need is some more electrical industry. We'll get to that. Where is it? Electrical industry. So how does this work? So you currently make... Okay, you only lose some of the telephones, and we instead produce some radios. That's fine with me. And I'm guessing I'm going to want more of these. We'll see how that goes. And then I want arc welding for the construction sector. Public transit. Oh, that's build more cars, isn't it? We don't need that. I like how we got so many more people, yet our GDP actually went down. Our GDP per capita is not great. Just because we have a massive population now. We have the third highest population in the world behind the Chinese and the Indians. Because we own a large part of China is basically the reason for that. Okay, let's see. Can we get census suffrage through? That'll make a lot of people very happy. That'll also hopefully mean I can then go ahead and start... I probably cannot suppress these. Oh, I didn't go through. Enactment time down, enactment success chance up. Fine. Okay, it should hopefully definitely go through next time. One thing we could also look at doing is removing some of our consumption taxes. We're making lots of money right now. We have a big gold reserve, which we don't need. A lot of people smoke. So, remove that. Remove the one on glass. Remove the one on cloves. I can remove you. I'll remove that one as well. That should get our standard of living up. I'm going to leave the one on services. We make a lot of money from that. Rubber discovered somewhere. Not somewhere we own, so it doesn't matter. We could also put the taxes down for a bit. That will help a lot. Yeah, the standard of living... It's funny because the standard of living where we've taken over China is now better than the rest of China. But it's still a lot worse than our main island. It's really good down here in Spain. This particular part of Spain here. Oh, because of the trade centers. Okay, we're starting to build all the things to improve people's standard of living now. We'll make food really cheap. Like, ridiculously cheap. Hopefully. Because that is where they spend most of their money. Clothes, grain, tobacco, groceries, services. We can make services cheaper. Actually, can I? Urban center. We don't have arcades everywhere, so we can do that. Electric street lights. That's quite... yeah, I think we just want that one for now. Hey, that... okay, we're past census suffrage. People can vote now. Has that helped with... yeah, loyalists up, radicals down. That's good. Now what I actually want to do is pass the women's one. You kind of have a time limit for this. This will radicalize the monks. They're marginalized though, so it doesn't matter. The trade unions and the intelligentsia oppose this. It also radicalizes landowners who again aren't very important. As long as we don't get a revolution, it doesn't matter. We're also definitely not doing workers' protections. That's way too expensive. I'll just destroy my economy if I do that. More railways for the rail god. To the top of the queue with all of you. That means that we're going to take a little bit longer to sort things, but that's okay. Now hopefully we can push this through. 90 days. Got 3 years till we can attack China again. There's a war going on over there. It looks like Europe is kind of about to explode in multiple places. We must fix this standard of living crisis. The lower strata should not be impoverished. Should be secure. It is their God-given right. Why are some of the lower strata buying fine art? God damn it, guys. Come on, please. So that spend your money on the things you actually need. How much is my investment pool at the moment? 104 million. Damn, I need more construction in sectors. How long till this research? It's still a little ways off, in which case... where do we already have some? We will expand the construction sector. These are very quick to build. So, should happen pretty much straight away. There we go. Because we're not actually paying for any of our own construction, so it doesn't matter if we push it up. I wanted to expand it with technology, but this will do just fine, I think. How much are we actually paying into the investment pool? Weekly change is 400k. Yeah, I think we're good. I will take... actually, I'd really like less peasants. Let's have less peasants, please. Stop trying to do peasant things. You're not progressive enough. Okay, that that actually increased our construction ability quite significantly. It's still going up. Oh no, gold depleted. We've run out of our gold. Building so many things at once. 57 weeks to get it all sorted. We're about to have railways, so that's good. What's the market actually need right now? Solidify technological advantage is done. Fine. So I can add the dreadnought to naval bases. Why is this all mixed up again? Maybe because we didn't have access to some of the things they needed? Dreadnought. Going to cost us a lot of money. Maybe we won't do that right now while we don't need to. It's so annoying seeing my loyalists tick down. Why are they ticking down, goddammit? Do they not want this? I'm improving all of your lives. I'm doing my best, guys. Come on. Please support your country. Why the hell do we have clippers being used? Fishing, fishing, fishing. Here it is. Please stop using clippers. Okay, next one's radios. We do produce radios now, though we're not producing enough, so we need to sort that out. We're not producing enough steel either. We can sort steel out quite easily. Steel. We now produce a lot more steel. Need a lot more glass as well. Radios. We have a lot of them about to be built, so that's fine. Can't do anything about oil. We need more electricity, we need more glass. Where are peasants to work? Here we go. Don't know why I haven't built them here. These are all the like new Chinese territories. That's why they have so many peasants. Dirty, dirty peasants. They can have some electricity though, I'll give them that. Ah, we didn't pass the women's thing. Enactment chance up. No, just up. I don't want to do the random one. Having women in the workforce, I'm hoping will help us. Ah, here we go. You can see that our standard of living is increasing nicely now. Our GDP is almost 1 million. Got 44 weeks. Shortly we'll be able to build things twice as fast. 4 more months to go on that. Let's see how the game runs on 5 speed. We'll just sit and zoom out and watch it for a minute. Not that there's actually a lot to watch when you're playing Victoria on the actual map screen. You can see territories don't exactly change hands an awful lot. In fact, I almost feel like it doesn't change hands enough in the late game. I could be wrong. I guess, how much did the territories actually change over the Victoria period? I guess the majority of it was probably Africa and the Americas. Yeah, I don't... things like Germany formed. But I don't think in Asia or half of Europe really much territory actually changed hands. I could be wrong. Okay, radicals ticking down. Loyalists about the same. People are demanding art again. People are weird. 34 weeks to go. Slowly dragging the standard of living back up. Really don't care about Africa. I mean, we just have Madagascar. That is our African colonies. And we had to fight the US and the British to get that. I'd say it worked out though. We've got some good resources here. Got 20 coal mines there. Some rubber here, some whaling, which means oil. I actually have quite a lot of farms. I think I came after this for the coal, didn't I? I think that's why I went down there in the first place. Okay, we failed to pass the women's thing again. Let's have a rousing speech and try that one more time. Okay, we're now building everything. Arc welding is done. Let's see how this ruins the economy. It's going to cost a lot of money, but that's going to be covered by our... I can never remember. Why can I not remember this? Our investment pool. Our investment pool is massive. So let's see what happened with that change. It's still going up. That can't be right. Oh, I guess because we are only building so many things right now. Let's see. Let's add more things into it. Kind of just want to max it out. Where's the best earnings potential? Okay, where have we already got stuff so I can get some throughput bonuses? Do that. More shipyards. We need more engines. More fine art. People are weird. Luxury clothes, luxury furniture, sure. Let's see what that does to the economy. Okay, so this is now ticking down by about 1 million a week. That's fine because that gives us 2 years of it. So that means that, yeah, we're not actually we're paying a small amount for some of our building, it looks like. Oh, we're losing money now. Now we're gaining money. Going to be all over the place for a short while, I think. What do we want next? What does the market demand? More electricity. That's the main issue caused by changing our construction, I think. And we are able to get new things, but we need oil for them, so there's actually no point grabbing that because we don't have the oil to do it. If I get concrete fortifications, I can then get tanks. That would be nice. Do we care about any of these things? Can I use any of these to actually help me make people like me? We can have more minting. Minting makes us a lot of money. Probably should have gone for the tanks. In fact, yeah, let's go for the tanks. Also, the game is running... I would say we're right at the end of the game now. Obviously, I've not gone multiculturalism, so the number of different pops I have in my society is smaller than it could be. But I'd say the game is running fairly well, given everything. It could be faster, given that we're at 5 speed. But I'm fairly happy with how it's going, I think. Come on, pass women's suffrage. I believe you can do it. I want more workers ready for the next war. I may have to tax people some more, though. Help if electricity was cheaper. Radios. I mean, we are building... Yeah, we're about to have a lot more radios. And we're about to have a lot more electricity as well, to be fair. There we go. Workforce ratio up. I think that's also a good thing. People are a bit all over the place with it, but that's fine. Doesn't appear to have made much in the way of a change in loyalists and radicals. Are there any other laws we want? They want workers' protections, and they want wage subsidies. The radicalism on both of those isn't too bad, though. Is there anything I can do to actually help myself right now? Not particularly. We're getting closer to graduation tax being the best one. How does graduation tax differ? Less income tax, but more dividend tax. So it's taxing the richer people more. So if you went full communist, I think that would actually work quite well. Because if you go full communist and you get council republic, then you can get... Oh, it's an economic law, isn't it? Command economy. No, it's not that one that you need. What's the one that allows people to all own parts? Like all the workers own the businesses. I don't know where it is. There's one where the workers own the businesses, and if you then combine that with graduation taxation, you could probably do quite well with that. Go on then, let's push wage subsidies through, just as something to do. How many of these pages are we actually building right now? So we're currently actually working on nearly 12 pages. That's 11 pages really worth of buildings at once. Okay, money's gone back up. That's nice. Standard of living is on the rise. We're almost at our innovation cap. Our GDP is going into the stratosphere again. They want glass as well. Glass is expensive. Electricity is very expensive, which probably isn't helping. Oh, we now only have 5 pages worth of stuff. So we need to build more things again. So where are we at? Oil is very expensive. I can't really do anything about that though. I have no way of acquiring more oil. Electricity is very expensive. We can sort that one out. We just built a load, but clearly we need more. Fine art is still in demand. Japanese people demand art. We actually need iron now. We should probably do that first. We just max out the iron we can get. How long is all that going to take? Oh, it's only going to take 35 weeks, so there's no point in me moving the queue about for that. We make a lot of our money from our minting, which is simply through our high GDP. We are paying 500,000 in construction right now. Okay, what does this allow for? Electric engines, steel and electricity. Okay. Logging camp upgrade for less laborers. Refrigerated rail cars, less laborers. I'm not really interested in those ones. And electric trains. So what we actually want to look at are electric engines and electric trains. Okay, motor industries, electric engines. Going to lose a small amount, but not actually that many. That will actually make engines really cheap. It will make steel really expensive though. So maybe we could balance this a bit. I think electricity is too expensive right now. We need to bring the cost of electricity down. Then maybe we can do that. Don't need to do that. What was the other one? I said, oh, railway. Let's just look at it overall to start with. Electric trains. Will lose us more money, make a ridiculous amount of transportation. It will make engines too expensive and electricity too expensive. Basically, we just need a lot more electricity. That's what I've understood from that. Which is something we are working on now. How come my standard of living is shooting up, yet my loyalists and radicals are barely changing? That's just not fair. I'm even doing the things they want. I know you're discriminated against down here, China people. But this is all for you in the end. We're making your lives better. We also have awful market access in a lot of places. Do I just build more trains? Maybe. Everybody gets some trains. And we will push the trains to the top of the queue. Actually, 30 weeks. Doesn't matter too much, I guess. We could let it just build in order. Polish revolt is crushed by the Germans. Germany, your country looks like trash. Please fix. Oh, but look at this. Alsace-Lorraine is owned by Austria, of all people. They were like, no. Germany and France, no. Neither of you get it. I will just be keeping it. Enactment down, enactment down. Ugh. And whoever Kanak is likes me more. They're probably one of my subjects I've just forgotten about. I don't know who half-assed subjects are. Oh no, I'm thinking of Perak. Oh, but there's virtually no chance of this being enacted at this point, so let's get rid of that. There's a lot of support for workers' protections. Isn't this going to ruin me because it increases minimum wage hugely? I mean, it'll get my standard of living up, right? How do I make them not want this? Oh, we're losing money. That won't do. Why are we losing money? Even though I'm building all the things. I can always go to war with China again. I want the rest of their coast. And I also want tanks. Apparently aircraft carrier has started to spread to us. I mean, somebody else already has it. I guess there's no way the AI can really mess up doing research too badly. We are not building enough. There's no way I'm actually building enough electricity, right? So we will just continue to build more of that. Where do we have the most presence? I don't know if we need infrastructure for electricity. Yeah, it uses 3 infrastructure. So that's going to ruin the infrastructure in all the places I just built it. King, I don't suppose you like gone bankrupt and dropped down in power status by any chance, have you? No, you're still number 11. Germany's done very well this game. France has done quite well. Britain's done quite well. Germany's standard of living's quite impressive. Then again, if we hadn't been doing all this conquest ads, it'd probably be similar right now. I imagine the average standard of living for people actually in Japan is quite high. 19 here. 17. Okay, it could be better. Could be worse. We continually do not have enough infrastructure. Can I put electric trains down in these places? Railway. That will give you enough infrastructure. That won't lose too much money. This is going to lose me a lot of money. Yeah. Railway throughput. Nice. More loyalists. Prestige. I'll take the loyalists, thank you. Hell on earth. Okay, what does our electricity usage look like now? Oh, it's actually gone. It's actually not too bad. It's down here. It's better than it was. Still need more oil. Apparently I need more small arms. Our arms industries aren't keeping up with it anymore. Also need more wood. We don't actually have that many places we can produce that much wood. Tools are needed. Can I upgrade my tools at all? I think they're already maxed out, right? We're already making steel tools. You don't really get better than that. Yeah. These places make the most money, which means I make the most tax. Our investment pool is much, much smaller now. Weekly change 1.3 million. So that is bad. Don't need more of these, so I guess we can do that. These places cost the least. When my investment pool runs out, we're going to have to stop building quite so much at a time, because it's going to nuke the economy otherwise. We do have 85 million in gold reserves, so we could always spend that. Steel, yeah, the cost of steel is up significantly. What do we have that's cheap? Make a ton of booze. Can I export this? The Italians will buy some, so will the Austrians. Automobiles. Can I export this to people? The Austrians will buy it. We make tons of grain. We want to keep that cheap. Steamers we could export. The Ottomans will buy some. Telephones are fairly cheap. Nobody really wants them. Okay, let's get everything that's currently in the queue built, and then we'll see where we are with that. Who is building me blooming clippers? Which shipyard is doing that? Please stop. First proper election is done. Okay, cool. We're still a monarchy though, so screw all of you. The Emperor is still in charge. I don't care what you guys say. This guy's the guy who's actually in charge. He represents me. I am the Emperor. Might be good next election to get the Progressive Party in charge. I wonder if having political strength from... Actually, well, I can see my welfare payments. So they're 244. If I push it up to this, that'll only increase it by 20%, right? But it will actually get their political strength down quite a lot. So I'm going to do that. We're slowly increasing the living standard again. It looks... We've never managed to quite hit 20. Radicals are just slowly going up. Probably because of the discrimination, right? You can get promoted, that's fine. China, what are you doing? They're fighting these guys over here. I could get involved in this, right? No, I can't. That's annoying. That could be a way for me to beat up China if I could have got involved in that. Enact right of assembly. Okay, people are allowed to talk now. We're slowly becoming progressive, guys. But still only the Japanese are allowed to talk. All those people overseas, they're not allowed. How much do the Japanese make up of our population? This is the real issue. The Japanese now make up less than 30, or they only make up 30% of our population. The Chinese make up the majority of it. Now I know they wanted that, but could I maybe have a little bit less racism? No. Nobody wants less racism. Excellent. Yeah, so at the next election, I definitely want to have... I want the Progressive Party to win. It looks like they're going to win. It's projected they win 76% of the votes, so that's good. That's in 30 days. Once they're in, hopefully we can get the right of assembly through, and then we can make it so we're a little bit less racist. Arms industry is nearly done. Then what are we really struggling with? Mostly oil. Mongolia, what the hell are you doing? Bad Mongolia. Okay, the Progressive Party's in. Which means I need to reform the government. There we go, that looks good. We're a proper legitimate government for the first time. That's still going to pass. Okay, apparently I completed Path to Liberalism. Adds free trade, freedom of thought. Cultural exclusion is better than what I've got, right? Cultures will be accepted based on shares a cultural trait. Yeah, so actually I think I want him to be a reformer. And then we can hopefully get the Chinese to be accepted. Why is Spain almost supporting them? I can switch sides. Okay, we'll do that quickly. Hopefully that'll be quick. And then we will have another look at China. Okay, right of assembly has a 100% chance of passing now because it's the reformists, no, the Progressive Party that's now in government. Okay, that's done. Now what I want to do is come here. And I don't want to pass multiculturalism. That's very not Japanese. We will allow the Chinese to be an accepted culture, though. I think that should do that. University throughput for 5 years. That basically takes us to the end of the game, so we'll do that. Nobody joined these guys, right? No. So that's a guaranteed victory. Are we struggling for any military stuff particularly? Not right now, no. When I go to war with the Chinese, we will immediately start struggling. Okay, now what's actually going to happen here? We should just win this, right? Please just immediately win. Just take all of their territory. We're not building anything right now. I should be doing that. What I do need to do... I know I'm going to go to war with the Chinese, so I'm going to build up our arms industry. Do we need these? No, we don't need them anymore, do we? We need the military... what's it called? These. Where did I already build some? I want a lot more. Well, that went well. Oh, we took so little territory. That was ridiculously small. Please tell me that's not going to happen every time, or this war's going to go on forever. They have, like, no defense versus us. Am I using squad infantry now? Yeah. Do I have any downsides? No. Oh, that took so little territory. I mean, we're going to pass Blummin and enact cultural exclusion in this amount of time, in the time it's going to take us to do this. We couldn't be any more stronger than them. I have no way of really speeding this up, do I? I mean, their war support's going to drop pretty quickly, right? Yeah. There we go, mobile armor. Let's start making some tanks. Infiltrators would also be good. Please produce me tanks. We're definitely not going to be able to give everybody tanks, but producing some will help. How many tanks is this going to use? Looks like 162. This is going to use up to 2,000. I'm not doing the dreadnoughts. No need. Okay, now we know we're going to need up to 2,000 tanks. How many does each one of these produce? I don't know how it's calculating this. I'll wait till they're all done, then just see how many tanks I'm producing. Emperor intervenes. Enactment chance up. Good. Go. Mongolia, please give up on this. This is stupid. So social security is up. That has not killed me with welfare payments so far. Yes, it only went up a little bit. That's okay. Because by doing that, we're also making it so that the people who are the lowest in our society don't have as much political influence. They should also bring our standard of living up, which should drop our radicals and increase our loyalists. Please, Mongolia, give up. Okay, they're actually getting close to giving up. Well, that's because currently it's a white piece. Ugh. Can I start doing my thing with China during this? I don't want to though, because I want to have this huge front. Investment pool is looking good right now. Our gold reserves are looking good. We shouldn't have any issue fighting China. A new Colossus. Total separation. Multiculturalism. No migration controls. No? Whatever this is. Uses oil, uses oil. Yeah, they're all just using oil. None of these allow me to get more oil, so that's all useless to us because we don't have oil and everybody hates us, so I can't import it. We are a coal-powered nation. Go on, pass the cultural exclusion. Hey, there we go. That should make a lot more people a lot happier because we now have a lot less discrimination. The Han here should now is not discriminated against. Cool. That's a big difference. We could also now look at taxing some people more using our massive bureaucracy. So if I look at these states. Oh, it takes 5 years to incorporate, so that's no good. I think we can actually play to the end of the game here. Got 5 years left. How long is that actually going to take real time? Probably too long. This video is going to be incredibly long. Okay, Radical Mongolia, please give up. We're not going back to propertied women. I don't think there's any more laws I want. Oh, we could do guaranteed liberties now. That will help our loyalists and radicals some more. I know I'm not building anything. I'm waiting. Actually, can we see... How many tanks are we able to produce? Just tell me the total now. It's telling me per level, isn't it? So 40 times 40 is 1,600. So we are going to need more to be able to produce enough for all of our conscripts. Can we please end this? Why is there no war? I'm supposed to be the war leader, but I'm not able to actually press a war goal or anything. So for some reason, they apparently have gold reserves. That's a cool lake. Oh, a little village next to it. That's cute. Look at this. Game just keeps reminding me that blooming Africa exists. This is my Africa down here. Okay, what's the market look like? Still need more oil. I still need more hardwood. I can fix that to some extent. There we go. That's a lot more wood. Should probably fix the market access for everywhere that needs it. Actually, let's do a thing. I never do this. Development, railways. Automatically expand the railways. Go. It looks like it's added 9 for me. Can I just put everything on auto expand and see what the AI does? There we go. They're finally done. Okay, China time. Beijing. Unfortunately, I cannot make them my vassal, but we can take their capital off of them. Conquer state Beijing. Persia, Russia, and Tibet will join them. Fine. Military. Mobilize all generals. Yes. Activate conscripts. This is the end of the game. Activate all the conscripts. I was hoping I could click through these faster. Probably helps if I pause the game. There we go. All the conscripts will be in this war. Every single one of them. This is going to cost an absolute fortune and may bankrupt us. Now, generals. Oh god, the fronts. The fronts are everywhere. I don't even know who I need on what fronts. Let's wait and see. I'll put guys on fronts that are red. Until they're not red. That's how we're going to do this. We're going to need our subjects to help us with this one. This is going to cost an absolute fortune. France has sided with them. That's fine. Enactment down. Enactment up. That one. Apparently, I'm hurting my bureaucracy now. Where is our bureaucracy? Here it is. Give me more. Give me more. Give me more. Now I need telephones, which I don't have, but oh well. How are we looking for different things? Not looking too bad. I think we should have our navies should be convoy raiding all around to make sure that as few... You can go over there. And who's that? Qing and France. There we go. I want to take out as many convoys as possible. You go there. You go there. You go there. Social security is up. I'm slowly nuking the economy. It's okay, we have a lot of time before it becomes an actual issue. Oh shit, almost forgot to actually do the main things I wanted. Okay, what do we have here? Jiangsu. Oh, I can't take Tibet off them. Jiangsu. Here. Shandong. And Hebei. Don't know how you say that one. Or I don't know how you say any of them, I'm just guessing. We needed Beijing, and then we need Shengjing here. Shengjing, cool. That should be all their coast. We'll end with that. There's a lot of men being mobilized into this war. Apparently, China is confident they will finally beat us. And seeing as we are basically done now, we might as well nuke ourselves with a better navy. That's probably going to actually hurt my current navy because it's going to probably give them not what's the opposite of benefits? Bad things. It's going to give them bad things. They're going to be lowered in attack and defense because of new equipment. I have a lot of battalions in reserve. That's not actually a bad thing though, because reserve battalions can be used to reinforce. Okay, how are we looking right now? You go up there. You go there. And we're not winning over there either. Just send a small guy over there. All my conscripts aren't actually up yet, to be fair. Dreadnought warfare complete. More prestige or naval power projection. Neither of those matter right now. There are battles everywhere. China is on fire. Or it will be by the time we're done, I imagine. This is going to cost... How much is this costing me? This war's only just started. It's already cost me £26 million. Mostly in military goods. China, on the other hand, it's barely cost anything. But it's going to cost them a lot more in men. We now have guaranteed liberties. Nice. Home affairs is now a thing. Push it all the way to the top. Bureaucracy is not something I'm short in. Or will be short in if I need it. Do we have... Okay, looks like we're able to use our mechanized infantry with full effect. That's good. Fighting the French here. They outnumber us, which is a shame. God, I can barely tell what's happening. What's going on here? Okay, Russia has immediately capitulated. So, now where are we losing? Looks like a bunch of my generals moved on their own. That's not too awful. You go to that front. We're all okay down there. We're okay up here. We're not okay on the Mongolian front. There we go. Okay, everybody's involved. You come and... I mean, everything has to go through here, right? So the French are barely going to be able to help with that, I'd hope. They should be being convoy raided into the ground. Can we see... Oh, infiltrators are now a thing. Cool. The machine guns are defense. That's not so important. Offense and province captures is much more important for us. I don't think getting anything more there is going to help at all. Get that one for some more money. Mass propaganda. Perfect. That's what we need right now. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I know... Oh, France gave up. I normally try to pause the mic, but I didn't make it in time before I sneeze then. Okay, so now it's just us versus China. I want all of these things, China. I hope you recognize that there's no way you can not give them to me. Yeah, we're winning on every front, so it's just a matter of time at this point. I don't even have that many radicals. Look at my loyalists go up. Isn't it magical? Look at the standard of living. The Chinese people prefer being under me, under my thumb. Okay, what do we need? We desperately need more ammo. Where do we have peasants to make ammo? Here we go. We'll make the Chinese build the factories that will produce the ammunition we will use to shoot the Chinese. And the radios. And hardwood is less important. We can't do anything about oil. But I've got some hardwood right now. Right here for you all. There you go. You know what, actually, I feel like the Chinese need to produce more ammo. There's a lot of Chinese people. We need a lot of bullets. We'll just turn the East China coast into an arms factory. Making nice pushes everywhere. It hasn't automatically turned off any of my things, so that means we do roughly have enough of everything. Yeah, we even have enough tanks for everybody. Everybody gets a tank. Come and join the Japanese military, get a tank. That is how we get, that's how we recruit people and why so many people want to join the military with us. I see a front with nobody on it, so I'm going to grab you. You're doing something, I'm going to grab you and tell you to get over there. Oh, wait, I told you to get on the wrong front. Okay, we'll grab this little guy. No, we won't. That front. That's the one that needs cleaning up. Can we see China burning? No, it's not actually burning very much. We're not doing a lot of burning this time, I guess. Our tanks are quite handily beating their old-fashioned cannons, though. Meanwhile, everybody in Japan is happy. Look, we have cars. No more horse and carts. There are actual cars now. We don't have paved roads yet, which is a shame. It would be nice if we had paved roads. Oh, we were losing that for a second, now we're not. No slowing down production. The people of Madagascar will produce me rubber. Yeah, so we currently have minus 50% because of equipment adjustment. But I'd say overall our offense could probably go as high as 200. We have all the best stuff for it. Though you could use chemical warfare to push it even higher. Chemical warfare has negatives that are a bit annoying though, unfortunately. Oh no, I'm going into credit. I can spend as much money as I've already spent again and still be okay though. Get promoted. Get promoted. Bring more men in if you have them. I can't click on things. We have an open front. Who's not doing anything? You. Go there. Can we stop bringing up things and moving my menu, please? You. Go there. Any more open fronts? I have a big guy that's not doing anything now. Maybe we could naval invade them. China still says no, which is unsurprising, really. But they're not going to be able to say no for very long, because we're quite quickly taking over everything they own. Could maybe send him to that 23 front. That's our lowest one. Although, oh, there's another new front here now. Go there, quick. Get to it before the Chinese do. Although it's probably about to disappear with this guy advancing. I don't know if the Chinese even have enough men here. Oh god, there's loads of tiny fronts. What are we going to do? Government expenses or 10 bureaucracy. I think I can afford the latter. I should have got home affairs sooner. This is really good. Some form of home affairs would have been good. This needs all cleaning up. What a mess. The armed forces like us more. That's something I don't look at enough when I'm at war. Having the armed forces like you is very beneficial because you can get an extra 15% offense and defense if the armed forces like you. There we go. Peace in our time. Japan is beautiful. We own all the territory that is rightfully ours. The next thing I would want to do now, though we won't have time, is to try and vassalize China. That would be the next step if we were still going. Although it looks like their great power ranking is still too high. We're still losing money right now. That makes me kind of sad. Anything on the next... Does the next tick change it? No, we're still losing money. I don't know if there's anything I'll be able to do about that at this point. Obviously, I could tax people more. Our standard of living just went into the toilet again. Radical's actually not too bad, though. We now own Beijing. You know what? I feel like Beijing should be a part of our main territory. Oh, no, I can't incorporate it fast enough, though, can I? So we won't do that. So yeah, I think that's going to be the end of this series, guys. That's a 2-hour episode. I hope you've enjoyed. We have a lovely little empire here, spanning all the way from Sakhalin all the way down to Madagascar. We don't own everything in the middle, but we can pretend we do. So from our humble little isolationist Japan here at the start, we are now the #1 world superpower with a GDP of 1.2 billion. That did drop a little bit after the war finished. We have a good literacy rate. People are generally secure. We have a massive population. We have not too many radicals based on the population. Our loyalists are going up. Things would only improve if we kept playing, I think. I could easily fix the deficit right now. 200k to us right now is not a lot. In fact, we'll get minting soon, so that'd help. So yeah, I'd say that was a good game. I've learned a lot during this game. We didn't able to stay full fascist, unfortunately. We have become democratic. But then again, there were still elections in Germany right up until World War II, right? That's how that worked. So who's to say that we actually are a proper democratic nation? This guy is 81 years old. He's ruled our nation for a long time, and he's seen it prosper through conquest and killing people mostly. But then we've also fed people. We've clothed them. We've given them homes and jobs. Look at this. Isn't it beautiful? It's only partially on fire. This was originally the countryside of Japan, and I think I might I'll do a side-by-side comparison of the two, just as a little community post, I think, because this was the original capital, so this is the best place to do it with. So we'll do a little side-by-side comparison as a community post. I'll probably put that up now, which for you guys will have been a few days ago, so it should be there now if you go and look at it. And yeah, let's have a little zoom over Japan. We can see the industrial powerhouse it has become. Our new capital here has a skyscraper because we're amazing. We have a lot of farms up here. Yeah, I built a lot of farms in China in the most recent years. We took over Korea. We've built Korea up a lot. Look at this. That's cool. There's a train appearing out of nowhere and going into nowhere. I'm guessing these are subsistence farms, maybe? Or I don't know if there might be farms I built. China is a breadbasket. There was one of the things I was considering doing for the next game. We are doing Prussia now, but if I was going to do China, I wanted to build farms all over it and see how high I could get the standard of living, both in China and the rest of the world. If we played a more pacifist game, because you don't exactly need to conquer territory as China, you could probably get the standard of living all across the world very high just with food. Very cheap food. We own a little bit of territory over here, which I've basically not touched because it's useless. I took it by accident. The British, though, were more than happy to give it up. Here we have our port over here in France. I don't know if this actually worked, but owning it was kind of amusing. Have I built this up? I think I built wheat farms here. I don't think those were there before. But yeah, I think that's all that's worth going over. I'll just skim through everything so anybody who's interested can see the state of the nation right at the end. I didn't fiddle with this maybe enough. We could maybe have lowered and upped taxes more. We have a very powerful army. The majority of them are now... They were, up until the end of the war, I think, all using tanks, because tanks are great. We have a giant rail network all across the country. Unfortunately, I'd love it if we could just absolutely cover everything in railways. That'd be quite amusing. The only thing we really have trouble with at the end here is oil. Our construction economy is high enough that we can build anything we need. Unfortunately, oil is limited. I don't know if that'll be different in my next game, because obviously this is patch 1.1, but I started on patch 1.0. So I don't know if the changes to oil were in this. There might be a lot of oil in the world. I just wasn't able... Actually, you can see here. Yeah, there's a reasonable bit of oil. I just can't access a lot of it because everybody's embargoed me because they hate us. Where is our political diplomacy? No, it's not there. Where's it under? Here we go. Pariah. At the end, we have 540 infamy. Basically, once you go over about 100 infamy, it stops mattering anymore. The only thing it gives you... Obviously, everyone hates you. Then it just gives you radicals from Conquest. So, once you get to a certain point, if you're going to keep conquering, you can just ignore infamy. And just take the detriments from it. How has... our population end up? This is interesting. So unfortunately, after working so hard to get rid of all the peasants, having conquered that territory in China, we now have a lot more peasants again. The capitalists have the majority of the political strength, though they're balanced with the engineers and the laborers. We have a lot of mechanists. Our population is 50% Han Chinese. The Japanese, I should have... Yeah, the Japanese have the majority of the political strength because they're the rich pops. Because up until recently, everyone else was discriminated against. Religion doesn't matter too much. We're not going through the detailed pop list. We have, at the end here, 15,000 prestige, 1.2 billion GDP. Standard of living is kind of average. It's nothing special. We have a nice big population from taking over that territory in China. And I think if we were to continue playing the game here going forward and we could actually play past the end date, we would have a really good base to build upon with our now massive population and our huge construction sector. But that's it for now. I hope you've enjoyed this series. I've definitely enjoyed recording and playing it. And I look forward to seeing you all again in the Prussian series. Until next time, though, have a very nice day. I've been James Rose. This has been Japan in Victoria 3. Bye-bye.